Solar-powered cars racing across the outback in Australia. Green enthusiasts and some of the biggest names in the motoring world are showcasing the latest eco-technology. It's the Global Green Challenge. The route takes the cars 2,000 miles from Darwin in the far north to Adelaide in the provincial capital of South Australia. Let's go to Port Augusta now. Our correspondent in Australia, Ian Woods, is there. Tell us more, Ian.
Good morning, Eamon. Well, they've been holding a solar-powered race from the top to the bottom of Australia for more than 20 years now, and we still find the sight of these cars absolutely extraordinary. Let me show you some pictures that we had a little while ago of the car which is cruising to victory in this race. It comes from Tokai University in Japan. When we caught up with it at Port Augusta earlier as it was making one of its scheduled stops, they are so keen to soak up every last ray of the sun that they actually tilt it slightly towards the sun so that the solar panels on the surface get the maximum amount of sun to charge up those batteries, and it is capable, would you believe, of more than 90 miles an hour. So it's actually overtaking regular cars on the highway which this event is run on. That is one aspect of the event, and that is what they've been doing for many years, but this year they're trying to do something different, something even more environmentally friendly, and that's trying to get regular cars to showcase their green credentials. So here we've got some of the cars that have been taking part in the race this year. We've got a car from Annesley College, that's just a university who've adapted a hybrid vehicle, but some of the biggest manufacturers in the business are also here as well. We've got 3 diesel minis. You've heard of the Italian job, this is the Australian job. These are capable, would you believe, of around about 98 miles to the gallon. And they've been cruising across Australia with the air conditioning switched off, even despite those high temperatures, so that they can get the maximum amount of fuel efficiency. Let's talk to one of the race directors. Jason Allen is from the South Australia Motor Racing Board. Why did you decide to take the solar-powered vehicles and add to them with regular cars like these?
It's a terrific opportunity to showcase technology that's available now and in the very near future as well.
Now, this is coming up to a time when everybody is becoming very environmentally aware. We've got the Copenhagen Climate Change Conference happening in December. What sort of message do you think you're trying to send out?
Look, this is a great message of showing, look, we can take some learnings on fuel consumption now, and we can show you in the future as well some new driving techniques that we'll be able to share on this epic journey that we're travelling.
But cars really aren't that environmentally friendly, are they? I mean, they damage the planet. What good are these cars just because they can get a few more miles to the gallon?
Look, it is a journey at the moment, and we are on that, and that's the beauty about this. This showcases up-and-coming technology. Look, it appears that we may have broken a world record too yesterday with an electric sports car, the Tesla Roadster. So, look, we're really starting to show the world that, hey, there is electric cars. This car travelled 501 kilometres through the outback of Australia. Can you believe it? What a great result.
So whereas the solar cars aren't very practical in the same way as Formula One cars aren't very practical in terms of regular motoring, these are far more practical because these are models that we're seeing on the roads now.
Very much so. Look, we're hearing that there's some great technology that are coming from the solar cars too and transferring into manufacturer world as well. So there really is a very clear linkage between both events.
Do you think that you'll do it again in the future?
Most definitely.
Jason, thank you very much indeed. So that's the message here from Australia, that ordinary cars, which you're going to see on the roads, you'll see diesel minis, for example, in London and the rest of the country every day. I'm not quite sure they'll get 98 miles to the gallon, but they might get a little bit close to it. But just to maximise their fuel efficiency, let me tell you that even though they've been driving across the desert with temperatures more than 40 degrees, the air conditioning has been off, the windows have been wound tightly up for pure streamlining effect. That can't be very comfortable. You might even lose weight in one of these cars as you're driving it, you know.
Heaven forbid, heaven forbid.